Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel, and here's a story you're absolutely going to love if you're an XRP holder. From the Crypto Basic, XRP whales accumulate 540 million XRP, worth $270 million in 5 weeks. Now, these stories are always of particular interest to me personally, and I think that pretty much anybody that's an XRP holder would probably agree, because the behavior of those splishy, splashy whales out there getting aquatic AF, their behavior is markedly different than what we see from the typical lemming retail speculators out there who FOMO in at peaks and panic sell, basically following one another off a cliff to their own demise. Sad, sad. But here, what we're seeing is behavior that shouldn't be surprising if you've been in crypto for a little bit, as people have been capitulating during this roughly 2-month range in the world of crypto, broadly speaking. What have the whales been doing behind the scenes? They've been purchasing the fear of the lemming retailers out there who sell and give up. That's what's happening here. There's broad expectation that XRP, when it comes to XRP, number go up. In the end, number go up. So we'll talk about it. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. Now, real quickly, before jumping into this, I wanted to share with you, I just want to mention it, at least, a story that unfolded yesterday. Let me set the table for you, though. As you all know, we have spot Bitcoin ETFs. That happened I believe it was January 10th, actually. So we got a bunch approved all at once. And so the next day, Vanguard came out. And they expressed their disdain for such. Now, Vanguard, notable because they're a major investment firm. I looked this up before recording, and at the time that it was most recently reported, I think I might have found the most recent number anyway. But even if not, it's around here. $7.7 trillion in assets under management, and they're saying no to Bitcoin. Look at this headline. Vanguard won't offer spot Bitcoin ETFs, says high volatility is bad for generating long-term returns. Now, folks, I understand that handling emotionally the extreme volatility in crypto, it can be difficult. But I like people to have the freedom to make their own decisions here. So if they think they're protecting the decision, they're basically saying, hey, investor, you're too stupid to put your own damn shirt on in the morning. I find that offensive. I feel like I'm getting talked down to a little bit. Let me make my own damn decision. Little punk-ass Biff. That's what Mike Tyson would say. So a lot of people were speculating this isn't going to go over well. I mean, even BlackRock's in, obviously. They got their own spot Bitcoin ETF. This isn't going to go well. And so a bunch of people predicted that the CEO wasn't going to make it very, very much longer. And that ended up being true. Look at this. This is from February 29th this year. Vanguard announces CEO retirement and appointment of president. Okay, so is it just coincidental timing, or did this guy effectively get ousted because of his old-timey thinking? Don't know for sure, but interesting nonetheless, right? Now look at this headline from just the other day. Vanguard names former BlackRock executive as CEO. Well, I'll be gosh darned. So you're telling me BlackRock, which ended up launching a spot Bitcoin ETF, a largest investment firm on the entire damn planet, you're telling me that the executive, an executive from BlackRock, left BlackRock to become the CEO of Vanguard. Like, does that tell you something? Perhaps this guy and his old-timey thinking, not the best, because with him in charge, this guy, I think it's pretty reasonable to suspect that he's going to have a completely different stance when it comes to crypto. Don't you think? So I just found it interesting. I wanted to at least mention it. Now into the XRP stuff here. XRP whales accumulate 540 million XRP, worth $270 million in 5 weeks. Whale addresses are on an accumulation spree, having procured 540 million XRP, worth over $270 million in the past 5 weeks. Market veteran Ali Martinez called the public's attention to this sustained accumulation pattern in a recent post on X, citing data sourced by on-chain intelligence resource Santiment. The buying spree comes up amid the ongoing market turbulence, which has seen XRP drop 16% since March 11th. For context, XRP capitalized on the market uptrend earlier this year to record an impressive price run. This rally allowed it to surge 53% from the low of 48.53 cents on January 31st to a yearly high of 74.4 cents on March 11th. However, this coincided with a push to a major resistance point, eventually leading to a price crash. This crash was exacerbated by the market-wide turbulence as Bitcoin and the rest of the market witnessed price declines. However, as XRP saw its price dip to lower levels, market participants took to accumulating more tokens in an apparent buy the dip pattern. Folks, look, as I always say, tale as old as time. Humans will continue to behave about the same. Day by day, month by month, year by year, cycle by cycle, never fails. Which is why the people that just hold and don't tinker with their positions and get in and out of stuff and think that they're smarter than the market. No, like the people that don't do, the people that just hold, they're the ones that make the life-changing wealth. And it's just amazing. Like the market is screaming at you which projects are valuable. And still people want to play with these meme coins. And I know some of you out there are doing this, and nothing against any of you. Like, I understand if you want to take a certain percentage and you understand that it's practically like gambling when you're talking about that, and there are actual rug pulls and stuff. If you're willing to take on that risk, then I don't do that, but I don't blame anybody for doing that with a small percentage of their bags. As long as you're being responsible and you understand the risk, and hopefully people are mostly just holding reputable coins that offer utility and hold for the long haul. Okay, I understand if you want to take on the extra high risk and gamble a bit. I get it. Like, my youngest brother's doing that. I'm not, but my youngest brother's, I talked to him about it, and he's like, okay. I'm like, I wish you the best. And of course I do. It's just, it's not my risk profile. So I'm not going to. I've taken on some small cap coins, but that's about as risky as I get. The vast majority of money I've ever put in crypto, it's in large caps, some mid caps, and just stuff that I think there's a reasonable chance is going to have some staying power, either for the true long haul, like XRP. Like, I don't think XRP is going anywhere. It's too useful. It's actually used in the real world. And then there are some where I think, well, there's a bit of a question mark, but there are certain coins where I just think they're probably going to make it at least through a couple cycles coming up here. Safe to hold on to. We'll see which platforms are, for instance, most adopted when it comes to smart contracts, that type of stuff. But anyway, piece continues. As disclosed by Martinez, data from Santiment confirms that whale addresses holding between 1 million and 10 million XRP have been augmenting their balances since last month. Per the data, this cohort of addresses have procured 110 million XRP valued at $55 million over the last 2 weeks. Due to this purchase spree, the cumulative balance of these whale addresses surged to 3.72 billion XRP, representing 6.7% of XRP's circulating supply. Although this balance has dropped to 3.69 billion at the reporting time, it still represents an impressive uptick from the 3.61 billion figure recorded on April 29th. Further data confirms that whales holding between 10 million and 100 million XRP have also continued to add to their balances. These addresses held 6.16 billion as of April 5th, but have now increased their balance to 6.59 billion XRP, indicating that they have procured 430 million XRP in 5 weeks. This totals 540 million XRP from both cohorts of addresses in the past 5 weeks. Pretty incredible, but I love highlighting this stuff because if you've been here a while, you know to expect this, but it's fun to see it's actually happening yet again. So who are the smart investors? The lemming retailers that just sold, or these whale entities that are long on XRP comparatively? Because I'm telling you, like, I understand that there can be, and there are, stupid people that have a lot of money. Typically, the whales here, the splishy, splashy whales getting aquatic AF with tons of money, they're typically not stupid, because if you are stupid, you're less likely to hang on to the funds in the first place. So it'll be fun to see how this goes, but as far as I'm concerned, XRP ultimately, as long as we're going to have an actual proper alt season, I think XRP will hit a new all-time high in enterprise discovery. And if I'm wrong, then maybe it crashes and goes to zero, then I'm a sad panda. But I don't think that's the most probable thing. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because if anything I say are right, that would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.